Hello and welcome to Talking Toffee. Between me and you, this is one of the only places on YouTube for Evertonians to, of course, get together and discuss the thing that they all love, Everton Football Club. In fact, don't keep that to yourself. Go away and tell everybody. Next time you're at the match, tell everybody in the main stand, the Bullings, the Park End, Gladys Street. Tell them all that this is one of the only places on YouTube for Evertonians to get together and discuss the thing that they all love the most, Everton Football Club. So today, the Black Cats of Sunderland, oh, it sounds a little bit cheesy that doesn't it, came down from the northeast to take on Everton at Goodison Park on Merseyside in an encounter that we hoped would bear fruits. Fruits of goals, and we were all I think a lot of us were expecting us to do something today, and you'll be happy to know, if you don't know already, Everton went on to win the game 2-1, goals courtesy of Marouane Fellaini and Nikita Jelavic. Thankfully, Nikita's got a goal again, in a game that I think started quite well, admittedly, both sides with a bit of attacking intent. Us not so much in the final third. Sunderland probably had the best chances in the first 20 to 30 minutes, but we had probably the bulk of the possession. A brilliant shot from Phil Neville in the first half. Anyone else see that shot? Can you imagine if that had gone in? I seem to vaguely recall him having a shot similar to that, or scoring a goal from that kind of range. I think it was against Wolves a few seasons back. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, by the way. But no, yeah, so, a decent shot from Phil Neville, and we'd gone close a few times, and then Adam Johnson sneaks in at the back post. Leon Osman, the New England man, fell asleep, and Adam Johnson nipped in at the back post and scored, and Sunderland went in at the break, 1-0 to the good. And we all wondered then if the thing that I've spoken about in previous vlogs and you've talked about underneath is our ability to bounce back, our bounce back ability, if we were going to just display that in the second half, and I think we did, and it's evident that we did, because we went on to win the game 2-1. Few tactical changes from Moyes. What did he do then? How did he change things? How did he bring the best out of us? Was it the fact that he took Phil Neville off? Was it the fact that he brought Velias on? What was the catalyst for change today? Or was it always in the pipeline regardless of the personnel? That's one question I want to ask you. Martin O'Neill, just on a side note, is he probably one of the most overrated managers in world football? That's a good question. A lot of people saying that if Moyes left, then Martin O'Neill would be in the frame, or when he's been out of work before, we've spoken about if Moyes goes, Martin O'Neill. I don't know whether Martin O'Neill's that good, but obviously that's not really Everton related, so forgive me on that. Morelos injured today, which is a shame. He's going to be out, I think, for probably a few weeks. He's torn his hamstring. We need him back probably for the Arsenal, Spurs and Chelsea game, which are coming up on the horizon, obviously, at the moment. How important was it for Jelavic to get his goal today, guys? I mean, I think he's good that he's got off the mark again, and hopefully now he can continue the good work with regards to that. Who was your man of the match? I'm going to give my Talking Toffee man of the match to Fellaini again. It's kind of like, if in doubt, choose Fellaini for the man of the match award. Now, obviously, I know he's a big fan, so he'll be chuffed to get another one of those on his mantelpiece this week. And so, given all that, what do you think of the actual encounter? Did we deserve to go on and win the game today? I'm just going to go to grand old team, as I like to do in these vlogs at the moment, and read a few comments from the forum. This one from Paul MC7. He actually talks about Heitinger, which is probably a point that you want to pick up on in the comments below. If we can get 5 million for Heitinger, I'd bite someone's hand off. This is what he says. He can be good occasionally, but when he's bad, which is more often the case, he's pretty damn bad. I'd take Joleon Lescott back over him any day. Do you agree with Paul MC7 on grand old team there? Chuby said the key part of the game was Neville going off, Fellaini dropping in deep, and Velias and Jelavic going up top. You could visibly see the side more confident with Fellaini deeper, and we moved 10 yards up the pitch as a unit. Now that's a very good point, and that's from Tubi on grand old team. Do you agree with him there? Toffee3M4N says, I thought Heitinger was alright personally. He had the task of keeping Fletcher quiet, and he actually did that. He actually did one better by taking him out of the game, so he did that quite well. So what are your thoughts overall on the game? Again, we've shown that great bounce back ability to get back into the encounter, something that we've shown in recent weeks, and we've actually gone on to win this time, which is something I think we probably deserved against Fulham and against Liverpool, really. So what are your thoughts on the game, and all? Again, thank you for likes, comments, subscribes, everything you do to keep this going. I really do appreciate it. And
last thing, come on, you
fucking Blues.